morning all. We are gathered here for the pre-submission seminar of Mr. Pravin Warakar, who is the research scholar in Department of Electronics Engineering, and the supervisor is Dr. S.S. Dorle, Head of the Electronics Engineering Department. We have with us the eminent academician and expert for the today's pre-submission seminar, Professor Bhaskaran Raman, uh, who is Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department, Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai. So I would request, with the permission of Dr. Bhaskaran Raman sir, we will begin with the pre-submission seminar of Mr. Pravin Vararkar. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge sir. A very good morning to all. Today's expert for the seminar, Dr. Bhaskaran Raman sir, Dean R&D Dr. Judge sir, my guide Dr. Sanjay Dorle sir, and dear faculties and my dear student. I am Pravin Vararkar, delivering my pre-submission seminar on performance analysis of vehicular ad hoc network handovers with meta-heuristic algorithm. Now, during this presentation, I will go through the introduction, background and related research, problem description, research aim and objective, proposed methodology, a research work carried out, result comparison, conclusion and future directions, publication and references. Now I will go through the introduction. I will give you the overview of the introduction. Now, as we know, the role of wireless technology in vehicular communication has been increased widely due to its many advantages. VANET plays a vital role in vehicular communication. So VANET, vehicular ad hoc network, are self-configuring network where the nodes are equipped with onboard computer, element of roadside infrastructure, pedestrian and personal devices. So there are a lot of number of research has been carried out in the VANET. The VANET is basically the short live network which is formed among the vehicles. It's temporary network basically. The VANET is the vehicular ad hoc network is the in VANET the node, vehicles are the nodes within the network. Now there are various performance analysis has been carried out using various optimizing protocols, and this gives the right concept of VANET data handovers as well as vehicular data transport protocol. Now the performance analysis for the various VANET network has been carried out with routing algorithms, and that is reactive routing protocol or proactive routing protocols. So, and similarly, the various optimization, meta-heuristic optimization technique has been carried out for the VANET handovers. Now, what I did, I have reported the various papers, and I got the research gaps identified through the literature review. I refer the paper related to the FleetNet project, which consists of the intervehicular based ad hoc networking principle. Now, the in that work reported by the author is intravehicular communication. Concept is applied to the intervehicular communication, but the problem with that particular the research work is that very few network parameters got improved. Now, then I referred the various the paper related to the generation of realistic mobility for the VANET using genetic algorithm. So the VANET mobility models are tested by the means of genetic algorithms. So the performance metric US parameters were not effectively improved in that case. Again, I refer the paper related to the automatic parameter tuning with meta-heuristic of AODV routing protocol for vehicular ad hoc network. Here the hybrid optimization algorithm was developed for the VANET system. Okay, but the problem with the packet delivery ratio, the loss of data packets from source to destination. And again, I refer the paper mobility aware ant colony optimization routing for vehicle ad hoc network. Here the application of ant colony optimization algorithm for the VANET system. The throughput is not maximized to large extent. So these are the research gap identified through the various literature survey. Now these are my baseline paper selected for the research work. The baseline paper I have selected for the research work. So simulation and improvement of handover process in IEEE 802.11p based VANET. Here, this is the inter-VANET handover project. Here it consists of the study of handover process. Now the performance analysis of optimized VANET protocol in real world place. This is the IEEE journal on selected areas in communication I referred. which consists of performance analysis of VANET with different vehicular environment, which is tested by the means of meta-heuristic algorithms like genetic as well as particle swarm optimization. Then I refer the baseline paper, Intelligent Reactive Routing Protocol for Meta-heuristic Optimization for VANET. So it is IEEE transaction paper. Now this is the one of the best paper of what I carried out for my research work. The various urban scenarios were tested. So by the means of Intelligent Reactive Routing Protocol with concatenation technique of GA with OLSR, Optimized Link State Routing Protocol, and PSO. And again I refer the paper Reactive Routing Algorithm for a highway and city scenario. Okay. So this is consists of performance analysis of highway and city scenario using the reactive routing protocol and optimization algorithm. So basically I refer the baseline paper related to the VANET, which consists of the performance analysis carried either by the routing protocol, either by the some optimization techniques, and then I carried my further research work. Now the problem description. So problem description is such that so I have addressed the utility of meta-heuristic algorithm and along with the routing protocol for the basic VANET system, VANET handover system, as well as VANET mobility model with different vehicular environment network in order to study the performance analysis of the QS parameter with reliability improvement in VANET. So I will be using this, I have used the meta-heuristic optimization algorithm as well as routing protocol for the performance analysis of VANET system. So what is the importance of this research problem basically? So with this meta-heuristic optimization technique, we can achieve the better quality of service for our VANET system. So by concatenation of routing protocol with meta-heuristic optimization algorithm. This is the importance of the research problem. Now why the research problem is unsolved yet? The research problem is unsolved yet because different meta-heuristic optimization technique were earlier used for the performance analysis of VANET. But but QS parameters were not effectively improved. So also new hybridization technique were developed by the different researcher is failed to get the performance improvement in the VANET system. Now, why we are solving the problem? Ultimately, our aim is to achieve the better quality of service for the VANET system. So for that, we should get the good performance matrix. So with the help of optimization technique as well as some concatenation of routing protocol with optimization, we can achieve the better quality of service. So we are solving the problem. Now, why the problem is worthy to solve? So in present work, we aim at defining the performance analysis in order to efficiently and automatically tune meta-heuristic algorithms and routing protocol in order to maximize our QS parameter, that is throughput, generalized throughput, packet delivery ratio, frequency, jitter, and residual energy, and minimizing end-to-end delay for the respective VANET system. Now the research aim is to propose such a model which will analyze the relationship between your QS parameter and reliability with VANET handovers. Now the proposed analytical model and data handover algorithm can enhance the system through QS parameter, that is generalized throughput, packet delivery ratio, frequency jitter and residual energy, and minimize the end-to-end delay and ensure the reliability of VANET subsystem. Now the modeling of the simulation environment can be carried out for the performance analysis of QS parameters, and it presents a system that is allow the to set up the desired QS requirement. This is my aim, research aim and objective. Followed different optimization strategies that have been defined for the prior ad hoc wireless ad hoc network. So by targeting specific VANET needs of the scenario and application. So I have designed the VANET model with the help of VANET scenarios, and then I have built the optimization algorithm for that. I applied the meta-heuristic optimization algorithm for that, and then simulation has been carried out. Now the different algorithms are available, so GA help us allowed us to interact with their neighbor during the data interchanging loop, that is follow the process of selection, recombination, mutation and replacement, and then the PSO optimization strategy for the VANET, which consists of initialize the particle, assign the fitness value to the particle, compare that fitness value to the previous value, which the best value is there, we can go for the velocity of the particle, we can calculate the velocity, and the ACO algorithm, which is used to find out the shortest path to reach from source to destination, as we can identify in the figure 1 and 2 the shortest path to go from the source to destination. Now this methodology I followed. So now research workflow, go to the research workflow. So I have designed some basic VANET system, VANET handover system, as well as the VANET mobility model. I have written the TCL script for that. Then I have defined the different simulation parameters. Then I have set the various performance metrics, that is packet delivery ratio, generalized throughput, end-to-end delay, then residual energy as well as frequency jitter. Then the NS2 script is run through the NS2 program script runner, then calling the num file, and then analysis of QS parameters using awk file. This I did. Now for the basic VANET system, the basic VANET handler system, the following steps carried out: the performance analysis of quality of service parameters using routing protocol, DSR, DSDV, AODV, AOMDV, and selection of base routing protocol, that's AOMDV, which I got, for which shows the QS improvement in the VANET. Okay. Then for the performance analysis of the QS parameter using meta-heuristic algorithms, that is DSAES, and then formation of new hybrid optimization algorithms, which is obtained by concatenation of the base routing protocol with AOMDV with meta-heuristic optimization algorithm. Now then performance analysis of QS parameter with this new hybrid optimization algorithm I carried out, that is DAOMDV, SAOMDV and ESAOMDV, the new hybrid optimization algorithm. Now for all VANET mobility model, so what I did, I carried out the performance analysis using the routing protocol AOMDV, DSR, DSDV, AODV, AOMDV, and I got the best routing protocol AOMDV with improvement in the QS parameter. And then performance analysis I carried out using the meta-heuristic algorithm, that is GA, PSO and ACO. And then I have formed the one formation, the new hybrid optimization algorithm, that is the best obtained by concatenation of base routing protocol AOMDV with meta-heuristic optimization algorithm, that is GA, PSO and ACO. Now I applied this new hybrid optimization protocol to the in order to get the performance analysis of all VANET mobility model. So the new hybrid optimization algorithm is GAMDV, PSOAMDV, ACOAMDV, GA, PSO, ACO, AMDV. So this I did in my work. Now the research work carried out is followed. The first step is for the I had to set the simulation parameter for basic VANET system and VANET handover system. So the IEEE tool is NS2.35U, then IEEE scenario is the VANET at 0.11p mobility model, that is two-way ground. Then number of nodes I have selected 60. I have designed basic 4 VANET system scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3 and scenario 4 with 60 nodes. Traffic type I use TCP, the omnidirectional antenna, the MAC layer, that is wave, that is at 0.11p. Routing protocol used is DSR, DSDV, AODV, AOMDV with new hybrid optimization protocol. Now the Q limit is 50 packets, okay, and then simulation area, so that is 2000 by 2000, and the drop tail is Q, and then wireless channel num and 250 meter is the range. So this is my basic simulation num scenario for the basic VANET system. So it consists of randomly distributed nodes. So basically this is the initialization process of NS2. Okay, so this is basically my system. This is basically, first slide consists of the basic primary num scenario, and second slide consists of the second scenario consists of the mid path of the communication between your nodes. Third is also the mid path of communication between nodes, and fourth is the end of the procedure. So this is a basic VANET system, scenario 1 with 60 nodes randomly distributed. The node I configure, moving node I have configured. Okay. This is scenario 2. Scenario 3, it also consists of 60 nodes, but that is arranged in the flat grid pattern. Basically, this slide consists of the primary num scenario, which followed by the communication between the nodes, and the last slide consists of the last slide consists of the end procedure of your num scenario. Now this is the first, this VANET handover system I used, this flat grid pattern arranged nodes. So this consists of the communication between the nodes. So the second slide and third slide. And the last is the end of the year communication between nodes. This is basic VANET system I designed in order to get the performance analysis of QoS parameter, which I got the idea from the baseline paper what I selected. Now the performance analysis is carried out. So for all VANET system, basic VANET system 1, 2, 3, 4. So packet delivery ratio, generalized throughput, end-to-end delay, then jitter, then residual energy. So with AOMDV routing protocol, I got the better quality of service. That is, packet delivery ratio is maximum, as well as generalized throughput, that is in kbps, is maximum. End-to-end delay, so that is less. The frequency jitter is more, residual energy remaining in the node is large. So this I did. Similarly for basic VANET system 1, 2, 3, 4, I carried out all this work for 1, 2, 3, 4. Then next, performance analysis using the base routing protocol AOMDV, as well as the meta-heuristic optimization algorithm I preferred, DAOMDV, SAOMDV and ESAOMDV. So for all VANET scenario 1, 2, 3 and 4, I got the ESAOMDV is the best new hybrid optimization algorithm with improved in the QoS parameters, that is PDR, generalized throughput, end-to-end delay, jitter, as well as residual energy for all 1, 2, 3, 4 system. Then I plot the graph, which this graph will give the overview of all the 4 VANET systems, scenario 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the QoS parameter for basic VANET system and VANET handover system, packet delivery ratio is maximum in case of the ESAOMDV. So it is 99.5 for scenario 1, it's 99.18 for scenario 2, 97.46 for scenario 2 and 3 and scenario 4. Similarly, I plotted the graph for the generalized throughput. So generalized throughput, the same I got, the throughput is maximum in case of ESAOMDV. Similarly, I go for the end-to-end delay. The delay is less in with case of ESAOMDV. Now the frequency jitter as considered, so it is maximum in case of ESAOMDV with the best routing and optimization protocol, and residual energy. So I got residual energy remaining in the node, that is maximum in case of ESAOMDV. So for this VANET system scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, I carried out the work. And then I moved to the VANET mobility model. This basically I implemented the transaction paper. So I improved the result for transaction paper. So this consists of simulation parameter for all VANET mobility model. So the network simulator, then VANET 802.11p, then two-way ground is the mobility model. Then urban high density, I designed basically 3 model. Urban high density with 8 scenario, which consists of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160 node. Then urban low density model with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 nodes, and highway high density model with 160 nodes. So this I did. Then similarly, speed I mentioned, that is 10 meter per second to 50 meter second for urban high density. Then urban low density 50 meter to 1 per second to 100 meter per second. In urban high density is 100 meter per second to the 200 meter per second. Now then traffic type TCP, then omnidirectional antenna, wave is 802.11p, then routing protocol, DSR, DSDV, AODV, AOMDV, then GA, AOMDV, PSO, ACO, AOMDV, GA, PSO, ACO, AOMDV. The fictive packets, the simulation area is 2000 by 2000. Then wireless channel, and the range is 250 meter. Now, so, this is my first scenario. This primary road consists of total 20 nodes, which consist of total 18 moving vehicles and 2 roadside units. So this is my num scenario, initial num scenario, and this is my final num scenario. In between, this is num scenario. These num scenarios are midway process of the simulations. Similarly, second is road with the right turn. I carried out the simulation which consists of 40 nodes, 36 moving vehicles and 4 RSU. So these 4 RSU 1, 2, 3, 4 and these vehicles. So I have planted 18 vehicles here, 18 vehicles here. Okay, and then this is the mid process of num scenario, mid process, and this is the last. Similarly, third, road with the left turn. So road with left turn consists of 60 nodes with 52 moving and 8 non-moving, that is RSU basically. So I have divided the node here. So 26 moving vehicles here, and this is the mid process of num scenario, the simulations, and this is the last end of the simulation. Similarly, this is the road with the T point I carried out, which consists of 80 nodes. The total number of moving vehicles are 64 and RSU used is 16. Then then I carried out the road with the square. Road with the square consists of total 100 vehicles. So 18 moving and 20 RSU. Then I carried out the road with the 2T point. Road with the 2T point. This is the sixth scenario I carried out. So it consists of total 120 moving vehicles, 100 moving vehicles and 20 nodes. Similarly, I carried out the road with square and T point. So which consists of 140 nodes, moving vehicles, 120 moving vehicles, and the RSU as 20. A road with the double square last for the urban high density model, which consists of double square with 160 total nodes, 140 moving and 20 RSU. So these 8 scenarios I carried out. Similarly, for urban low density model, similarly 8 scenarios I carried out, but the nodes are in lesser quantity. Whatever the nodes I have utilized for the urban high density, I reduce half of the nodes to the urban low density. So the 10 nodes I used total for primary road, that is normal road, that consists of 8 vehicles moving and 2 RSU. Similar scenario, road with the right turn with 20 vehicles, 16 moving and 4 RSU. Then road with the right turn. Just a minute, sir. So, which consists of the moving vehicles, 140. So on highway 4-lane road. So then I carried out the performance. This is the simulation, end of the simulation. Then I carried out the performance analysis with routing protocols. So for all 8 VANET scenarios, starting from scenario 1 to scenario 8. So for urban high density model, I got AOMDV is the best routing protocol for all my VANET, the QS performance matrix. So, and then similarly, I carried out the performance analysis for the all 8 scenario with the routing protocol AOMDV and then optimization algorithm with GAMDV, PSOAMDV, ACOAMDV, and then at the end the GA, PSO, ACOAMDV. So I got the best routing, best new hybrid optimization algorithm, that is GA, PSO, ACOAMDV for the all 8 VANET scenarios. So I have plotted the graph for this all 8 VANET scenarios. So this will give the overview. So it consists of all 8 VANET scenarios starting from 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160 nodes. So I got the GA, PSO, ACO, AMDV is the best new hybrid optimization algorithm for my VANET system, that is urban high density VANET model. So packet delivery ratio is more in case of that. Then generalized throughput. So generalized throughput is in kbps generally. So same it is repeated for all node 20, 46, 80. So so it is GAPSO with GAPSO, ACO, AMDV. So I got better the generalized throughput. Similarly, end-to-end delay. End-to-end delay is the less in this new hybrid optimization algorithms for all 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160. Now, then frequency jitter is the maximum in case, frequency jitter is maximum in case of this GAPSO, SEO, AMDB. And the last is residual energy remaining in the load, so which I got, it is maximum with this particular routing protocol. So this comparative analysis I carried out, then I got AMDB is the best routing protocol and GAPSO, SEO. I have merged this algorithm with AMDB routing protocol and then new hybrid optimization algorithm. GAPSO, SEO, AMDB is the best for my urban high density mobility model. Now, similarly, observation I carried out for the urban low density VANET model. Now, 8 VANET model, 8 scenarios I have created. So, for urban high density, then performance analysis is carried out. Similarly, I carried out the performance analysis with DSR, DSDB, ODB, OMDB routing protocol for all 8 scenarios. Then, similarly, I carried out the performance analysis using the AMDB routing protocol and with new hybrid optimization protocol for all 8 scenarios. So for all 8 scenarios, I carried out the performance analysis with routing protocol. Similarly, I carried out the performance analysis with new hybrid optimization algorithm. Whatever I did for urban high density VANET mobility model, similarly I did for urban low density VANET mobility model. So this is all 8 scenario. So performance analysis of all 8 scenario with this routing protocol and routing and optimization algorithms. So I plotted the graph for all. So with GAPSO, SEO, AMDB, so this is the best routing protocol and optimization algorithm for my packet delivery ratio. Packet delivery ratio is maximum, as we can see, for this urban high density, urban low density VANET mobility model for all scenarios. Scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So similarly, generalized throughput as concerned. So generalized throughput is maximum in case of this this all 8 VANET mobility model 10, 20, 40, 60, 80. Then end-to-end delay is the less in case of this routing and optimization algorithm. Then jitter, frequency jitter is the maximum in case of GAPSO, SEO, AMDB. So, and last is residual energy. So this performance analysis I carried out with routing algorithm, routing protocol, that is AOMD, as well as optimization and routing algorithm, that is GAOMD, PSOMD, SEOMD, GAPSO, SEOMD. Then last is this is the highway high density VANET model. So this is the only one model I have constructed. Then I carried out the performance analysis with routing protocol, DSR, DSDB, AODB, AOMDB. Then AODB is the best routing protocol for this. And similarly, I carried out the work using the routing protocol and AOMDB and meta-heuristic algorithm and routing protocol. That is concatenation technique, GAOMDB, PSOMD, SEOMDB and GAPSO, SEOMDB. So I got packet delivery ratio, generalized throughput, end-to-end delay, jitter, residual energy is maximum, is good in good with new routing, new hybrid optimization routing protocol. So this is the graph, similar graph I have plotted for a packet delivery ratio for only one scenario, because this is I have made only one scenario for this highway high density model. So with GAPSO, SEO, MDB, my packet delivery ratio is maximum. Now then generalized throughput. Generalized throughput is also I am getting it is maximum. Then end-to-end delay is the minimum for highway high density. And then jitter, frequency jitter is maximum. And then residual energy, which is maximum energy contained in the node, is maximum in case of GAPSO, SEO. So this is all about my research work. Now I compared the result, my research result, with the baseline paper whatever I selected, and I got the improvement. So basically I selected IEEE journal on selected areas in communication. This is basically good journal, SCI journal I have selected. Then whatever that author reported the work, with genetic algorithm and PSO, the generalized throughput was the less, and I got the improvement in the generalized throughput for all that similar VANET mobility model, that is urban high density as well as urban low density. With GA, I am having good throughput. With PSO, I am also having throughput for urban high density. Similarly, urban low density, I am having the good throughput and for with GA and with PSO. Similarly, I referred the one good paper on IEEE transaction in order to conclude my all work. So packet delivery ratio with GA and the author reported the work GA with OLSR routing protocol. He got the packet delivery ratio like this. So I got the packet delivery ratio. So it is around 91 with the routing protocol AMDV and with meta-heuristic algorithm, that is GAPSO. So this is for urban high density. Similarly, for urban low density, I also got the improvement. So this is the improvement in the research work. Now, in order to conclude my work, so I have designed the basic VANET system scenario 1, 2, 3 and VANET handover system. Then VANET mobility model, that is highway high density, highway low density, the urban high density, urban low density and highway high density. Then performance matrix, that is QS parameters, I have analyzed. Then comparative analysis of routing protocol with this meta-heuristic optimization algorithm. Now and then results are summarized. Now future direction we can look at that optimizing the other protocols used in the VANET through the use of the strategy used in the research work, that is coupling meta-heuristic technique and realistic VANET simulator. We can go for the future directions and we can apply for this applying on the real world test result obtained in this work using the real cars moving through the roads in order to compare the performance against the simulation result. That we can go for the future directions. And then defining the problems as a dynamic optimization problem online, and since the problem encountered in vehicular ad hoc network. So vehicular and ad hoc network depends on the scenarios. So and movement and they arise. So what we can do, we can go for the future directions for this work. So now what at the end I need to conclude for the basic VANET system. So I got AOMD is the best routing protocol among DSR, DSDV, AODV, and then QS parameters are improved with this AOMDV routing protocol. Then I got AOMDV routing protocol is the best routing protocol. So I have used the concatenation technique of merging this AOMDV routing protocol. So with meta-heuristic optimization algorithm. So then with ES AOMDV is the best hybrid optimization algorithm for my research work. So this is for the basic VANET system. For VANET mobility model, again AOMDV is the best routing protocol. QS parameters are effectively improved. Then performance analysis of that VANET mobility model is done with this hybrid optimization algorithm. Then concatenation process followed for getting new hybrid optimization algorithm. Then performance analysis is carried out. I got GA, PSO, SEO, AMDV, new hybrid optimization algorithm is the best algorithm. So publication, the 4 journals I did, so which consist of Scopus paper as well as unpaid journals. And IEEE conference I did at some at NIT and some at reputed college. And then these citations and appreciation, I am having total citations, 62 citations to my name, which consist of total 39 citations to my above 4 papers. Then this is the appreciation I got from the one of the master student from Tehran, that he was appreciating the work and he was asking for the help. Similarly, one of the professor from BITS was asking for what the research methodology I followed in the work. So this is all about my research work. References, I referred most of the IEEE journal paper, IEEE transaction paper, conferences at the beginning, and in order to conclude also my work, I referred. This is all about my research work. Thank you.
You had made a presentation some few months earlier.
Yes, sir. I made the presentation. In Colombia, I made the presentation.
When was that?
That
12th and 13th September.
Not much has changed since then.
Sir, whatever the comments given by you, I used that comments. So first of all, I reduced my large amount of slides, first of all. Second thing is that you told me about the problem definitions, include the problem definition, problem statement properly, and then uh, why we are solving the problem, why is it worthy to solve. This I have made the corrections. And then you suggested to go for the research flow diagram that I have included. You suggested to propose your research methodology properly, so that all suggestions I did.
No, so see, this doesn't come across as a research work. You have not teased or answered any why question.
My questions.
Yes. You have run a bunch of simulations and you are reporting numbers. That can be a class project, but for a research you need to ask and answer why questions.
I have answered most of the questions.
What is the why question you have raised and answered?
Sir, should I go to that slide?
You tell me.
Sir, what is the problem statement?
No, I'm asking the why question. Why?
So why, sir, I got the improvement in the QS parameters. So
You're not answering the question. What is the why question you have raised and answered?
why questions related to the problem definitions.
Yes.
So why the problem is worthy to solve? Why it has solved and yet it has unsolved yet? Why we are solving the
With
problem?
respect to the content of the work,
Yes.
what is the why question you have raised and answered?
Sir, whatever the work carried by the earlier researcher were not having that kind of improvement in their QS metrics. So basically,
So you need to ask and answer the question, why is the performance which you are seeing better? I don't see you have not designed any protocol.
no sir, I have not designed protocol. What I did, I used the concatenation technique of merging the routing protocol with meta-heuristic algorithm. So this new thing I did, and nobody has done the work of merging 3 meta-heuristic algorithm with routing protocol. Earlier, one transaction paper, whatever the baseline paper I have selected, that consists of meta-heuristic algorithm GA with OLSR routing protocol only. This work was carried by the researcher and that was up to December 2016. So, in order to have the work
So
further,
where is the comparison with that paper?
sir, I have compared. Sir, slide is there. I have included the slide. So this is, sir, this I have included. This is the IEEE transaction. This is the latest paper I have concluded.
Okay, so have you implemented their mechanism?
Yes, sir, not their mechanism. Similar mechanism I have implemented. Similar mechanism. Sir,
The numbers are from their paper or from your
sir,
simulation?
see, these numbers are from their paper.
You cannot compare like that.
These numbers,
That's not a correct comparison. Because they would have used some other set of parameters.
almost, sir, they have used the same set of parameters for.
So the right way to do it is, you have to run with the same set of parameters, their algorithm, and then generate the results.
Sir, I used same set of parameters, but what I did, I carried out the research work, more research work I carried out. They have carried out with only GA, with PSO they carried out. I carried out with ACO also. So, I got.
Okay, my comment is that you have to implement their algorithm and compare with the same set of parameters their results versus your results. This is not what you have done.
Sir, same algorithms are used.
Furthermore, you have to explain why your performance is better. It is not sufficient to just report 2 numbers. You have to explain why. You have to give some insight. Why is it that this is performing better? In fact, that same comment is there with respect to all the slides. In none of the, there are some 50 slides of different results and tables and graphs and so on. But nowhere have you answered the question of why the results are the way they are.
Sir, for the mobility model changes everywhere.
No, that's not an answer.
So,
You need to provide some insight as to why the results are the way they are. So you cannot answer this question now because you have not asked this question yourself during the simulation. During the simulation, you need to ask why this is happening. Okay, you need to be able to explain why the performance is the way it is.
Sir, the different simulations are carried out by that particular researcher, but simulation matrix, whatever I said, similar simulation matrix.
That's not sufficient.
And also,
I understand what you're saying. I am saying that is not a sufficient answer. You have to implement it yourself and report the results. Okay? That is what is a side-by-side comparison. Did you understand their protocol?
Yes, I understood. They use the concatenation technique of GA with OLSR routing protocol.
So why can't you use the same in your simulation?
Sir, the GA OLSR, sir, I was having the routing algorithm better than OLSR. So
look, the better is a conclusion which you have to make after the comparison, not before the comparison.
Sir, and second thing is there, the earlier work carried out by the researcher with routing protocol and that meta-heuristic algorithm. So what I decided, I had to carry out the similar work but in different fashion. This I also have decided. Also, I have increased the QS matrix also.
You are repeating the same thing. Okay, let's move on to other comments. So the way this you have presented, it doesn't come across as a research work because you're just reproducing results. You're not answered any why question at all. So that is my first comment. The second is go to your background and related research. Very few network parameters got improved.
Sir, the packet delivery ratio as well as the generalized throughput got improved.
From where to where? From which situation to which situation?
Sir, they have mentioned the VANET communication, intra-VANET communication they have mentioned, inter-VANET communication they have mentioned. For that only the...
Wait. I'm very confused. What is intra-VANET? What is inter-VANET?
Sir, for intra means within the same network, sir, and inter means the two network. So for that, the particular VANET, the very few parameter got improved for that particular.
What does it mean? Tell me the few parameters which got improved. Tell me the parameters which didn't get improved.
So packet delivery ratio and generalized throughput. So these got improved, but end-to-end delay and latency is there. Then delay jitter is there.
Okay. Another thing is, if you are saying that's a research gap, are you filling that research gap?
No, sir. What I did, I observed that research gap from that paper, and then similar paper I have selected for my research. Similar paper which consists of good.
There is point in putting that column research gap identified only if you are going to fill that gap.
No, sir. What I did, I got the research gap. I have identified the research gap for that particular paper, and then I came to the conclusion that I have to go for some good papers so that which will similar to my.
Who is filling that research gap? That's the question. You are identifying research gap in order to fill it, isn't it? Why else are you identifying research gap?
I am identifying research gap in order to proceed for correct work where I need to go. So I have identified the research gap. So these are the research gap, and then sir, then baseline paper I have selected for my research work.
I don't see any connection between identification of research gap and the rest of the slides.
Sir, as we can.
How is your identification of the problem related to these research gaps?
Sir, see, these are also the simulations are carried out for the VANET for the scenario, various vehicular scenario. So some author has used the different simulation parameters for the research work. Some has used different algorithm for the research work. So I approach to the correct path where I need to go. I need to design the model.
When you're answering me, can you speak in terms of specifics?
Yes, sir, I can.
Tell me specifics.
Sir,
you know, this is all too general. Some author simulated some algorithm, some parameter, got some improvement. Can you tell in terms of specifics?
Sir, yes, for let's take the 1 minute scenario is generated for 30 seconds. So in that during 30 seconds, let's take the 4000 packets has been transferred to the from source. At the end, receiver is not getting 4000, it's getting 39992. So means packet delivery ratio is not fully 100%.
You are telling me a toy scenario with a definition of what packet loss means. You are not telling me specifically what you observed in a particular paper.
Sir,
did some particular paper observe 3999 packets instead of 4000?
No, sir.
Then you are not talking specifics.
Sir, what I basically observed for the basic minute mobility model, whatever the technique they use, that technique failed to get more QS improvements. That I observed.
That's a very vague statement.
So he is asking in this paper what kind of work they have carried out, on which parameter they have carried out. That each of these, say for example in serial number 1, paper, Walter Frank Hans, in their paper based on ad hoc networking principle, TITNET, project of 2012. What they have carried out in 2012?
Sir, they only carried out the two network parameter.
Which type of network they are? Intranet, internet, which type of network?
Sir,
And within that, which parameters and what kind of results they have obtained?
they obtained only, sir, generalized throughput and packet delivery ratio. So, and the rest of the results they also obtained, but they have got only improvement in two parameters vertically. Now, so this research gap identified.
Look, I'm saying that is of relevance only if you put another column saying I filled this research gap. If you don't put that other column, this slide is irrelevant. Okay? Research gap has to be identified with respect to you want to fill that research gap. And you have to show that you have filled that research gap.
Sir, I carried out the work and I got the improvement also with same research methodology which carried out.
Okay. Let's go to the. Actually, so okay. Let me tell one other high-level comment, which is that this VANA is very difficult for us to relate to because there is no VANA here in India.
Yes.
So the entire space is very abstract. You might as well do some abstract number theory. At least the numbers are more real than VANA, isn't it? Anyway, so that's a high-level comment. Go to. You should have slide numbers so that I can tell slide number. Go to slide number 6. Huh?
Slide number 6.
Yes. This is way too much text for a slide. You cannot have so much text.
So I tried to reduce the slide first of all, and then
Trying is not an answer.
and then I included all the possible problem description.
You just cut paste from the thesis. It looks like report. That's not a way to make slides. Okay. Research workflow is go to the research workflow
Yes, sir.
slide 10. This is too implementation centric.
Yes, sir.
You have to describe the design, not implementation details.
Sir,
ECL and all those things.
sir, I have, sir, that I have carried out for in simulations work. That
You may have carried out. You may have pressed power button to switch on the computer. That's not a relevant aspect here. The relevant steps in describing research flow is to answer what are the questions you have asked and how you have answered those, not the implementation level details. Otherwise, you can also put I entered the computer room, I switched on the computer. That's all irrelevant steps. Fine, you have to write a script, you have to write some more scripts to analyze, some more scripts to plot the graphs. All that is understood. That's not research workflow. That is all too too detailed. Okay, so let's go to slide number 12. Okay. How are the nodes moving?
For this simulation parameters,
Yes.
sir, this simulation parameter I have set for all. I have written common for all.
I'm asking how are the nodes moving? In this 2000 by 2000, 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer area,
Yes,
how
sir.
are they moving?
Sir, I have decided their positions. I have decided the initial position.
By initial position you decided then?
Then after that, then end position I have decided. End position, initial position I have decided for that particular nodes.
How?
Sir, the TCL script has been written for that.
That's not, again you are asking, telling in terms of implementation details. How did you decide? How did you go through the decision process?
Sir, see, basically,
What logic did you employ to determine the starting position and determine the ending position? If I have to come from IIT Bombay to here, I employ a certain methodology to go from there to here. Okay? So there is some logic to the starting point, there is some logic to the ending point. How did you decide your starting point and ending point
sir,
for the nodes?
sir, basically, one node, I have assigned one sender, I have assigned some receiver. So, what I
I'm
do,
not talking about the traffic flow.
sir,
I'm not talking about the network traffic flow.
Sir,
I'm talking
random-
about the vehicular motion.
sir, vehicular machine, I have given the position randomly, sir. I have
Randomly?
Randomly I have given. So-
Initial position is random.
The initial position I have fixed, sir. 2000 by 2000 matrix is
How?
there.
How did you fix it?
Sir, fix any, let's take it's 100 coordinate is x-axis.
And of all the infinite positions possible in a 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer area,
Yes.
okay, how did you pick a particular x comma y for node number 1? That is my question.
Sir, I have just plotted on the graph first. This 0 node should be here, 1 node should be here, 2 nodes should be here.
You're not understanding this. How did you pick a plotting comes later after having chosen x1 y1 for point number 1. How did you choose x1 y1?
Sir, randomly I have assigned the
Okay,
positions.
randomly.
Yes.
That is the answer.
Random.
Okay, so random initial point.
Yes.
Final point is
Final point is also randomly I have assigned.
also randomly chosen.
Yes.
But that's not how vehicles move.
Sir, it's fine. Initial I have assigned, final I have assigned randomly. Then they move according to the topography what we have said. Routing protocol, whatever I have assigned.
Routing protocol. How do the nodes move from initial position to final position?
Sir, they move, generally they follow the process of route discovery. Route discovery, they follow the process to go to the destination. So for that they take the help of the routing protocol.
Is your routing protocol for vehicles or for network packets?
For the network packets.
I am asking about vehicle motion. From initial point to final point, how does the vehicle move, not packets? How does the vehicle move?
Sir, that I generally don't know. But how the flow, the data flow has been done that I know.
No, you need to know. It is your simulation. This is one of the basic things you need to know. Okay? I don't know is not an answer. Okay, let's go to slide number 13, next one. Slide number 13.
13.
1-3. This is 1-3. This NAM is irrelevant to your results.
So simulations is carried out and then NAM scenario,
What is NAM?
network animator.
Network animator. Do you need to see the animation in order to generate the results?
No, the off file is there in order to get all the analysis of the result. Off file I have used.
Yeah. So why is NAM relevant? We don't need to run NAM at all.
Sir, basically I should get the exact visualization with where I have plotted the nodes, where are they. So I need to see, sir.
That's a visualization to help you in figuring out something, but that's not relevant to the results.
Sir, if we go to the again different variant mobility model, then whatever the model I have want to design. For that, I have to first see whether I am plotting correct vehicles at correct position or not.
That's fine. Yeah, you can use it to visualize. That's fine. So that's not.
But sir, if I am not going to carry out now scenario, again whole TCL script I have to change. TCL script, whatever I need to write down, tool command language script, whatever I have to write down for that, for my particular simulation, that I have to modify again and again.
NAM is optional.
I can't run
Visualization is optional. Okay?
Yes, sir. That I agree. That I agree.
Okay. Let's go to slide number 18. So this is the start of your bunch of results without explaining any why. That I already dealt upon. The other thing is, so do you know the notion of significant digits?
Significant digits?
Yes.
Related to what, sir?
In engineering, there is a notion of significant digits. Okay. So, for example, if somebody asks you the distance between Mumbai and Nagpur, you will not tell 435.8965 kilometers.
Yes.
Okay. There is a certain number of digits which is significant.
Yes.
To the answer.
Yes, sir.
Beyond that, it is not relevant.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Because that much precision doesn't make sense. So, see, for example, the residual energy you given until 6 decimal places.
Yes, sir.
So many digits are irrelevant.
Sir, 100 joule is my total energy, whatever I have assigned. Out of that, it is consumed that kind of energy. Let's take 78.121314 is consumed. Remaining is 21 point something that is going to be remaining in node. So that is important for particular nodes, so sir, that energy.
You are not understanding the point. Is 79.872949 versus 79.872950. Is that difference relevant?
Sir, that is not.
That is not relevant.
Yes, yes.
So that many decimal places is not relevant.
Yes, that I agree. But what I did, sir, whatever I got the result, that I have plotted.
I understand. You should think about what is relevant, what is not relevant before putting it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go to slide number 27. So you already said you don't know how the nodes move.
Yes,
From
yes.
initial position to final position. Do you input any road network to the simulator?
No.
You don't input any road. So how is this a Van scenario? Unless there are roads present along which vehicles are moving.
Roadside unit, that is road geometry is just constructed by roadside units.
Yes.
So that I have assumed. And second thing is that I have plotted the nodes moving vehicles, initial, final. Okay, so I can go for one. So
This
this
is not a gymkhana ground in which they are moving. They are
Yes.
moving along roads.
yes.
So they cannot move at random places. They cannot run through buildings.
I have assigned the position, initial position, mid position, final position.
Even the initial position, final position is not taking into account any road networks. Is that right?
Yes, that is right.
The motion is also not following any particular road network because you not even input any road network.
Yes. I am not able.
So how is this a Van scenario?
Sir, basically, mobility is shown to the nodes. Mobility and then
See, just because there is mobility, it doesn't mean it is Van.
it's a move.
You are not simulating vehicles. In the current simulation model, there is nothing specific to vehicles.
I have not carried out the further realistic model of the simulation. That is what we
Why
can.
not? There are a lot of Van models available.
Yes, sir. Further, first of all, in order to carry out this research work, it takes a lot of time. So I carried out this research work with lot of time. So I ended up to here only. And sir, whatever the transaction paper is available, so from that they have also went for that particular.
That doesn't mean anything. You are not defending their transaction paper, you are defending your work.
Sir, but the results I got, that is improvement in that particular. Whatever they reported the result.
The improvement must be under a realistic van scenario. When there is no road you are simulating, how can you call it a van scenario?
Yeah, but some traffic simulations I haven't carried out.
Why not? There are traffic simulators available.
Sir, whatever in my research work plan, so this I have decided to go for the from the particular transactions papers. Then
No, no. If you want to call it van A, you have to have a road network, an appropriate vehicular mobility model. You should know how the vehicles are moving and they should move along roads. Otherwise, it's not a regular ad hoc network. It's something else.
realistic simulations it is
Okay, so go to slide number 27 again.
27.
Yes. So 100 meters per second corresponds to how much in kilometers an hour?
100 meter per second. So I had to convert it into kilometers. Sir, see basically for the whatever the TCL script I have written, so I have assigned 100 meter per second. So
I understand that.
and then I have not went for the kilometer per hour, and I have not done any calculations related.
Can you do it now? One by 36 hundred.
Per hour and
100 meters per second. Redo the calculation. 100 meters per second is how many meters in 1 hour?
meters in 1
Yes.
hour.
If you are traveling 100 meters in 1 second, how many meters will you travel in 1 hour? 1 by 36 meters. So how many kilometers an hour is it? You just said it 316 to 10 power 3 meters an hour. So how many kilometers an hour is it?
This is kilometer.
360 kilometers an hour. Okay. This you should know like the back of your hand. 3.6 conversion factor. Okay. So 360 kilometers an hour. Is that realistic? In urban high density, there won't be any vehicles left or humans to drive it at that speed. So why have you simulated this kind of speed?
Some say actually I have not simulated for all. In some PCL script I have simulated for 10 to 20 meter per second also, 50 meter per second also, not for all. One of the scenario I have simulated for 50. This is not for all I have simulated.
I understand that. 72. That itself is highly unrealistic. No car in Nagpur will be driving at 72 kilometers an hour now.
That I agree.
So what does it mean to have, maybe on some highways they will go at 72 kilometers an hour. So 2020 itself is unrealistic. Why simulate from 100 to 200? 100 to 200, no vehicle will go except aeroplanes.
What I did for some vehicles I have assigned the speed 200 for one of the vehicle I have assigned.
You keep on defending what you've done without realizing that it is not realistic. Either you accept it is realistic or you accept it is not realistic.
Realistic it is not so.
It is not realistic. So, I mean, you should conduct realistic simulations. You have to think about whether these things are realistic. You cannot have one order of magnitude unrealistic and call it urban high density. It's not urban high density scenario. It is some other imaginary scenario. Okay, let's go to your final conclusion slide. See the results comparison based on result.
Result comparison?
Yes. So like I already said, you need to implement the other protocol and do a simulation comparison side by side.
Sir, one thing, their protocol with their scenario.
Yes. Yes, their protocol,
Their scenario. Okay, I got it.
same set of simulation parameters, same TCL script. One algorithm yours, one algorithm theirs. You have to compare.
Sir, one algorithm mine and other algorithm of that author.
Yes.
Sir,
So that is the way to do the comparison.
fine.
Okay?
Okay.
Uh,
But sir, first of the author, same work is carried out. Only second, sir, transaction paper, they have used OLSR routing protocol only. Instead of that, I use AOMDB. So this,
Then it is not a side-by-side comparison.
okay, fine, means GA with OLSR with that
You maybe
particular
they
author.
did the simulation with 2000 meters per second, you did with 200 meters per second. That's why you are getting different results. How do I know?
Sir, okay, fine. So GA with OLSR, that author has carried out. I will also carry with GA with OLSR. Will it be okay?
It has to be the same set of simulation parameters for
Fine.
a pair of algorithms if you want to compare. Okay? And importantly, also you need to tell why there is any performance improvement. It is not sufficient to just report the numbers.
Okay.
You need to provide some insight why this is the case.
Okay, fine.
Okay, go to your last conclusion slide.
Yes.
Okay, so the first two statements you are using the word design, no, conclusion slide. You are using the word design way too loosely. What do you mean? What have you designed?
Sir, basic managed scenario I have designed.
That's
Basic,
not called design. You have simulated something.
I have created my own managed scenario on the graph paper, and then that I have designed on the simulations platform.
That's not called design.
Okay. So what I can do, I can write down for that.
Design of a model means you have
It's
asked them answered some why questions. Why that particular design? Okay?
Fine, sir. That I will change.
First two bullets. You do not design the models.
No, sir. That is the future directions where we can.
First, second bullet.
Second point. Yes, yes. Okay, fine, sir.
Following vanity mobility. You didn't design any model.
Sir, that I have constructed the basic scenario of that particular vanity.
See, you plugging in some parameters into a simulator is not called design.
Fine, sir. So I will change that word basically.
Okay, fine. I'm done with the
questions from audience? Okay. So if there are no questions from audience, then we come to the end of this pre-submission seminar of Mr. Pravin Wararkar, Research Scholar of Electronics Engineering Department. I am very much thankful to Professor Bhaskaran Raman sir for sparing his valuable time and coming all the way from IIT Bombay to judge the performance of this pre-submission seminar. And he has given the so many insights of this work. I hope the research scholar will incorporate this before submitting the thesis to the Nagpur University. And with this mark, I again thank Professor Bhaskaran Raman sir for accepting our invitation and giving us the thoughtful insight for this research work. Thank you so much, sir.
I have one.